Like, it's just been one of those weeks where you spiral and you feel like you're not doing enough, you're not good enough, you just can't seem to reach your next level. You're stuck in the purgatory of your life in a way, like just really stuck in the in-between and don't know where to leap to next to make a change. And I'm gonna call this like car therapy sessions, because it's like my time alone when I go and like window shop and have all of these like downloads and just can really reflect on my life because I'm like by myself. But yeah, it's just been one of those weeks, and I don't want to feel that way anymore, and I don't want to feel pathetic, and like I should be in a good mood this week. Again, I'm feeling like stuck in a frustration cycle. So not only am I going to just keep saying my affirmations and make a plan and just like change something and like get out of this cycle, but I also wanted to say some things that I'm grateful for, like amidst feeling this way. Also, the lighting right now is freaking terrible. I hate it. I'm grateful for getting really good parking spots. Like, I don't know why this week, but I keep getting really good parking spots. Like, I'm at Target right now and I got a spot right next to the door. I'm thankful for angel numbers and being guided by the divine. Like, when I ask for it, when I meditate, when I'm like, please just guide me, I keep seeing 333. So I think it's time to just make a change and like stick to it. I need to take a more calculated jump, and I'm working on it. I had a job interview last week, and honestly, I think that's what caused the spiral, because I had like hopes for the interview, or just to get multiple interviews this week, and that interview the whole interview was just annoying. It was like one of those interviews where they ask you all the questions you have to fill out on the application. So it's like, did they even read the application? No. And that's just really frustrating to me. So yeah, I think that just sent me into a spiral. And like after the interview, I was querying agents. I'm an indie author, but I am trying to get an agent. I would like to be agented, and I would like to be traditionally published this time around, I think. And mainly because I would like to work my way into the movie realm, and I really see this next book, the title is Because of Todd Abrams. I really see it as a movie and like a rom-com revival. Like, that's what I had in my head when I was writing it. Like, I just saw it as, you know, a 2010 rom-com, and I think we need more of that. Like, thankfully we are moving into the age of rom-coms again, but I mean in a movie sense. Like, there's plenty of books, but I would just like to see more movies. Anyway, yeah, so I like had that interview, and then I continued querying. I've already gotten 3 rejections this week, but that's good, because rejections at least tell me like people are looking at my submissions and I can like rule people out. So, and I'm being very selective this time around. I'm not just querying any and all agents. Like, I am really being selective, to the point where I like go to their website, and if I look at their profile, let me try and change this. Is this better? Ooh. If I go to their website and I read their bio and I don't vibe with their photo or like their mission, or if they haven't published a lot of like romance authors and they're just now looking, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just really following my gut. Yeah, this was like a gigantic rant, but I do want to start vlogging more. I know I said in the past, like, why is my hand so red? I said in the past that I want to be more selective with my vlogs. But now that I'm just in this phase of writing, I think it'll be nice to have something to look back on, just to show progress as a writer and what it takes, and, you know, like this season that I'm in. So I am gonna start vlogging. I am gonna start vlogging more. Okay, what else am I grateful for? I am grateful for how much free time I have right now to just work on things. I'm honestly grateful for my gym membership, because I've been wanting to try out new workout classes. And at my gym, you can go to all the classes for free, which is nice, and I've actually really enjoyed them. So thankful for Darren, as always. Like, he's such a good support, and honestly just the person I want to spend time with the most. And I'm thankful for my friends. Yeah, I don't know what it is about like the holiday season. Like when I don't know why it makes it almost worse. Like I think because you're just like supposed to be happy during the holidays, and then when your life isn't like where you want it to be, it just it makes you like depressed. Am I alone in this? Your life gets better when you make changes and you decide to make it better. And I think I'm just a really impatient person, and I like expect everything to happen overnight when I'm putting in the work, and life isn't like that. So I gotta find a way to have more balance in my life so that I can be really happy with where I'm at. It just sucks. I am so over facials and working in the spa industry. I hate it. I hate it so much. And it's just hard as a creative because you just want to make art. Like I just want to write. I would like to start painting again and drawing, and like I would love to take a class. Yeah, I would just love time to just like be creative and have it like pull inspiration and work on things. Like I always have something I want to work on. Like I don't ever feel writer's block. I don't ever feel like stumped about what I should create. The wheels are always freaking turning, which is great, but it's also like when you can't just focus your energy and like time and money on that all the time, it really sucks. So yeah, what do I have in the works right now? I'm still revising my manuscript because I'm still getting beta reader feedback on the last few chapters, which I wrote really fast. So I know that I'm going to have like a lot of revisions. I'm at 85,000 words though. And like, I don't know, I want to revise, but I don't want to necessarily add anything. I just want to make things more intentional and more polished. I don't want the novel to necessarily be bigger because that's what happened with Last Train Home. I ended up adding a lot. Anyway, okay, also I'm really grateful for Barnes&Noble. I went there and I didn't see my book at first, and I'm just having one of those days again where I'm just like frustrated and I hate my job. And so I was like, universe, please show me my guides, like my angels, just show me that I'm on the right path. And I saw 333. Like I said, I've been seeing that a lot. And then I went to Barnes&Noble and I didn't see my book. And I was like, oh, please don't tell me like that they sent it back, or like that they just have it in the back somewhere. Like, why isn't it on the shelf? And then I finally got the courage to ask somebody, and they were like, oh, it's in Romance. And this Barnes&Noble is not the one I normally shop at. It's just the one I've done the signings at. I was like, I looked over there, and the guy was like, oh, it's up there. It was on the very top shelf. And that just like made my whole day. I was like, okay, I feel like that's my angels being like, you don't need to worry. Like, you're on the right path. Like, look at this. You know, look, your book's right there. It's where everyone can see. I'm starting to tear up because that made me so happy. I just needed to see that. So yeah, I just need to kind of take a deep breath, come back down to earth, and realize that like success doesn't happen overnight, obviously. And sometimes like when you're chasing your dreams, this is like the waiting room period. This is like where you gain grit. Like this is my origin story. Essentially, this is my little rags to riches moment. I don't know. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. You got to be delusional, and I know that I'm going to have the success that I want one day. I've just always known that I would be successful in some way like this, on like a grand, in my version of success. And I know I'll get there one day. And anyway, that just really helped me feel a little bit better. And they even like put gold stickers on the book that says like signed author copy. So that just felt really good because that's my first ever project that has been put into the world, and it's not perfect by any means. Like, I couldn't hire an editor. It's such a raw art form. Like, it's such a raw, vulnerable thing that I did, putting the book out so quickly. And that's, yeah, I think that's really special. And I need to just like remember today. Like I need to remember this moment, and I need to remember that everybody has to start somewhere. Like I can't just, you know, get a book deal overnight, or like be financially independent overnight so that I don't have to work for somebody else. So baby steps. Baby steps. I got this. Next year is gonna look night and day compared to right now. Mark my words. I also want to say this in the video. I don't know if I'm going to add this in, but I just want like a reference to look back on. I know that I'm going to live in Europe one day with Darren. That is our biggest goal for next year. I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm going to dream big, and I'm going to hope that it happens next year, and hope that everything aligns how it's supposed to, so we can take the next step in our lives and live the life we want to live. And that includes moving to Europe. Okay, I need to go to Target. I've got to look for some stuff. I want to get a treat. I'm starving. Yeah, so welcome to this week's vlog. Vlog car therapy, okay? So, okay, I'm gonna go get a little treat. Okay, got the goods. So exciting. I need new pajamas. Like I'm switching all my pajamas over to nicer pajamas. Some of them too are just way too big, which is a good problem to have. And these from Target are really soft, and they're the modal, so they're not like polyester, but they're still really soft. Half off. It was like a random special. Then I'm also getting some new underwear, which obviously I'm not going to show you, but those were also 5 for $20. Flipped my freaking chapstick cap across the car. I also had $8 in rewards, and I used tip money to pay for that. So it's basically free because of girl math. So that was very successful. Now I need dinner, and we have some options. I am not going to cook. I have cooked so much this last week. Like I can't even stand the thought of like being in my kitchen. So I need something like semi-healthy. There's this Asian place that I really like that does like these sushi burritos, and they have like a tofu option with lots of veggies. It's really good. I kind of want that, but I don't know if that's like far for me to go. So that's an option, or I could go see Darren at work. Actually, it's probably too early. I don't really want to do that. I want to go home and eat by myself and watch TV. That sushi burrito sounds really good, honestly. Option. Okay, we're just gonna go for Asian. That's what we're gonna do. Hello vlog family. It is Sunday 3rd, and whoa, oh my god, is that chocolate? It is Thursday, December 3rd, and I am sitting here working on some stuff for my Etsy store. I'm in the very early phases, but as of now we've got like elegant, high quality bookish merch, and I have decided that I want to create a whole new, like I just want to create a brand. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while. I just didn't know what that would look like, and obviously it takes money to start a brand as well. So that's what's coming in the future. I did, however, go ahead and create an Instagram, and I have so much inspiration for what I want to do with it. It's just gonna take some time, but I'm really excited. The brand name is Vixen, and the Instagram is Vixen_333_ because Instagram is stupid and it's really hard to have usernames that aren't already taken unless you buy them. So we're starting small, but we're starting something. So yeah, you guys should have seen, I started the vlog yesterday in my car. So I feel like that whole like talk and session is kind of what led me here. It's something that's been brewing for a while, and I've always wanted to be, I've always had like an entrepreneurial spirit. I just didn't really know how to channel it. So this is how we're channeling it, apart from being an author, because that is just, being an author is definitely more of a slow game, and I need something now to help sustain me and to like put my creativity into, and something that's like immediately lucrative. And I've already got a few sales, which is super exciting, so hopefully those people will leave a review for my Etsy store. But yeah, Etsy is updated too. It was a different name that just I liked but didn't quite sit well with me. So yeah, and now it's Vixen. I liked Vixen Noir, but I feel like that's like a little too long. Like I really just like simple, and I think Vixen is just perfect. But yeah, that's really all I've done today, is run some errands. And oh, Edgar's sleeping. Oh my gosh, he looks so cute. Oh, snuggle bug, snuggle, snuggle. Sometimes he just sits in here with me, and it's so sweet. He just wants to be where I am. I'm super excited for this new chapter. Like normally I would be kind of like scared or hesitant or whatever, but it feels really good and it feels aligned. And like I was saying yesterday, you got to start somewhere. So any hoosers, yeah, I'm making a to-do list for the brand, things I need to do. I already like connected my Etsy store or Etsy shop, or oh my god, I've already connected like my Pinterest to my Etsy so that we can get some engagement through that. And yeah, we'll see. My house, my living room might turn into a full-on warehouse and office soon. So that's it. That's all I'm getting up to today. I'm probably gonna make dinner. Darren's at work. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make dinner and just finish some of this like admin stuff, and then yeah, and then chill, maybe do some designs. So guys, happy Tuesday. It's December 5th and I'm just getting ready to leave the house. I have some errands to run, but I just want to change over my bag really quick. Let me make sure this is working. I just have a couple of things I need to go do. I want to get a quick lunch, maybe some coffee, but yeah, I don't know. I did not sleep well at all last night. I was supposed to get up today, go for a walk. Yeah, I was supposed to, maybe I should put you over here. Yeah, I was supposed to go for a walk with my friend, and I've been exercising a lot more. Like I've been going for walks almost every day, but I could not sleep last night for whatever reason. I think it was honestly something that I ate because my stomach was kind of hurting. So yeah, not fun. Anyway, so I didn't do that, so I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna keep it relaxed today, and I can always work out later today if I'd like. Sorry, I clearly can't talk and chew gum. Yeah, we'll just reassess later, but it's also okay to have a day off. So, although I am trying to be like disciplined with my walking schedule. Anyway, so I just changed over my bag. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll go to TJ Maxx. I just need to, I need some tights and I don't want to really go like drive anywhere else. So I might go there. They always have a ton of really great tights. And then like I said, I'm gonna grab something to eat really quick. I had my celery juice, so hopefully that helps my stomach a little bit. And I really want to get a coffee. This is so weird, but I've been really into gas station coffee lately. I don't know if anyone watching this knows what Quick Trip is, but in the South we have Quick Trip, and they have a machine that will make drip coffee by the cup, like fresh, so it grinds the beans and everything and then just makes, I guess, like a pour over in a way, but not really. Please, coffee people, do not come for me. I know it's not a pour over, but it's like the only thing I can compare it to. Anyway, and it's really good, and yeah, it's cheaper than going and like getting a latte, but I also might want to do that. I don't know. Sometimes I like to get like an iced coffee from Dunkin'. This bagel place has like good like flavored coffee. So I don't know what I'll land on. I'm not really feeling cold coffee. I really want something hot. So we'll see. I'm probably gonna get Quick Trip coffee if I'm being honest. Okay, so I changed my bag and now I just need to bring you and we're good to go. Oh, also, those are just like my out of the house errands, but I'm gonna be doing some like admin stuff today. I really need to work on revising my manuscript. I have sent it out to some agents and I've gotten a few rejections, and one of them did say that it was like the plot was really great, just like the line writing didn't really hold them, which if anyone knows anything about publishing, like agents, if you don't hook them within like the first paragraph, they aren't interested. So I think I just really need to rework my first chapter because I know the rest of the story is great and has been revised multiple times. So I just need to figure out how to really hook the reader in the first paragraph, and it's just something I'm struggling with and that I struggle with in general. I'm just so much better at like filling in the middle story. I'm not really great at like the staticky stuff that also needs to be captivating enough to make you want to keep reading. I don't know, it's just, I don't even know how to explain it because I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, plus I know that agents are just like way more cutthroat than like an average reader, so I don't know, maybe I need to do some research about like what agents want in the first paragraph. That was a long-winded thing. So anyway, yeah, I need to revise my manuscript. I need to get some work done for the shop, my Etsy shop. I just rebranded it. It's called Vixen, and yeah, I just added some new designs and stuff, so we're gonna do some work for the shop today as well. Not too much. I did some stuff last night, but I'm kind of looking to like expand some of the products, and I'm also looking to send some stuff to influencers, mainly influencers that I know. Like I want them to be friends to rep my merch, so we might take a look at some of that stuff today too, but that's all I have planned for today. Okay, I'm super bummed. Can't get my gas station coffee. Ow. They're completely out of creamer. And like, I'm not gonna drink coffee without cream. That's just not who I am. So I'm trying to decide, do I wanna go to Dunkin'? Because Dunkin' is so hit or miss. We all know that. Or should I like go to another Quick Trip? This is the only Quick Trip I like to go to because the ones in my area are really sketchy. But this one's really nice. Okay, I just got my Dunkin', and I mean, because honestly, Dunkin' is basically gas station coffee. So it smells really good. I just got a large coffee, brewed coffee with 5 butter pecan swirls. So hopefully they stirred it, because I hate when you get coffee and they don't stir it. It's really hot, but it smells really very hot, but it tastes good, so I'm happy with that. So I'm just gonna chill and eat my bagel, drink my coffee, and then I decided I think I need to just go grocery shopping. And since I'm going grocery shopping, I can't really go anywhere else. Like I don't want to leave stuff in the car. So I'm just gonna go grocery shopping and then call it a day and like go home and work on some other stuff. I did also drop off my recycling like a good little environmentalist. So yeah. But yeah, we'll do like a little Trader Joe's haul and then we'll head to my house and we'll head back home and get some other stuff done.
But it doesn't work for a see-through shirt when you're going to work or for every scenario.
Okay, so I just got a message from someone on Etsy who's wanting to buy a product, but they want to make sure that it can get to them by a certain date for Christmas. So I'm just gonna go and make sure that I can, like, that the order will be fulfilled in time, just to be like super sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And my cat, you can hear him playing in the background. Okay, orders requiring action, none. Orders. Okay, so I'm just going to message the seller back. Okay, this is my little to-do list. So I'm just gonna make sure everything's done. So I already linked my Pinterest to my Etsy, adjusted prices, made a post on my new Instagram page, Vixen_333 if you want to follow. I know that that's like so cringy to have like a underscore, but I can't really like pay for a username right now, and that's how you get like normal usernames. Okay, and then create idea pin video with merch. Can't do that yet because I don't have any samples. Okay, and then like brainstorm ideas for that, which I've already done. So I don't really think I have much else to work on today in terms of the shop, but I do need to edit my manuscript like I was talking about. Yay! So that's exciting.
Start layering shit on top of each other until you have something that makes sense in your head. You like my outfit? I think he likes his outfit.
like to tidy the house while it was child-free.
But on her, so anyway, she inspired me to replace.
My house is such a mess, but I feel like if I don't get on here and talk, then I will forget, and I'm terrible at that. So yeah, I just went for a long walk with my friend Liz, and it was definitely much needed. We talked the entire time and just caught up on our silly little lives, and yeah, I'm like freezing, I'm starving, so I just made myself some breakfast and some coffee. And I think for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna work on my manuscript. I don't have anything like shop related that I can do today, so yeah, I'm just gonna be working on that and maybe reworking my first chapter. So I'm just gonna finish my breakfast and get on with my day. So I'm just sitting here finishing my coffee and just reflecting on life like you do. And something cool is I just got an order come through, so that feels good. And yeah, I just feel really grateful for the friends that I have in my life right now, and kind of like the tough shifts and choices that I've kind of had to make and endure this year just to be where I am, and to have these like new solid foundational relationships. And yeah, I just feel really good. It's like for once in my life, I feel really fulfilled and carried and held and lifted up by the people that I'm surrounded by. And all that to say, in getting here, it's just really had me ruminating on that saying, meet people where they are, because I think a lot of people like to use that phrase to give people grace, but I think that there is definitely some harm in doing that. I do believe in giving grace, and I do believe trying to meet someone where they are, but I also believe in knowing when it's time to walk away because you are just not aligned with someone. And obviously we can't choose the family we come from, so I'm not speaking necessarily in that term. I mean, with family, we just have to learn how to have really good boundaries. But it does make me think like, well, if you're constantly feeling like you are not being met where you are, but you're always the one meeting other people, you know, giving them the grace, making excuses, giving them the benefit of the doubt, like it just gets really exhausting because you feel like that's never being reciprocated in your own life. And I think it can get really draining. And I even talked about this on my TikTok. So yeah, I've just really been ruminating on that thought and kind of reminding myself to stay in a space of grace, but also holding strong boundaries and knowing when it is time to walk away from a friendship or a relationship, whatever. And knowing that, you know, if you're more on like the anxious attachment side, or if you've healed to be secure, like sometimes you'll kind of like lean into those anxious patterns, which I definitely think I have in the past, where you're just like giving people chance after chance because you don't want to lose them. And then you start to realize, well, what benefit do they even bring into my life? And kind of like reassessing what your needs are and making that a priority. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I've been implementing, and I've got to tell you, it makes a huge difference. And I feel like, especially in terms of like manifestation, you really can't reach your next level until you let go of things. Like there's got to be space. There always has to be space for something more aligned to come through. And if we're just holding on to that shit that's not aligned, you'll see how in your career, money, romantic relationships, it won't show up because your claws are so deep into that thing that really isn't serving you anymore, and you need to make space for something that will align. But that involves trust and trusting the universe to bring you something. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that. Hopefully someone out there can gain something from that, and that'll resonate. And I will tell you from firsthand experience, learning to let go of relationships that don't serve you. And it doesn't even have to mean that there's bad blood or animosity. It just means you're walking away, sending them love, and knowing that you guys are just not meant to be on the same path anymore. But in doing so, the universe will bring you such beautiful relationships to make up for it. Truly. I'm a testament to that. And I'm actually like blown away with the relationships that I've gained from cutting dead weight and just cutting what isn't aligned and what doesn't feel good. That's all. I need to document the fact that I actually got ready today and blew out my own hair. I didn't do like a fantastic job, but I feel like I did pretty well. So I kind of have this rule with myself that I need to like get ready and be dressed at least like 4 days out of the week when I'm writing, like to not just stay home in my PJs, because you want to like be in the energy of what you're trying to manifest, and I'm trying to manifest being like a full-time author, so that's what we're doing. Snap it in half. Let's add those. Oh yeah.
Was this a monkey or a squirrel?
I think it's supposed to be a squirrel. Long time no see. Hi, all I've done today, it's Friday, all I've done today is go for a walk and kind of chill. So now I'm gonna go do some writing at a coffee shop, and then I'm gonna meet up with my friend Liz tonight, and we're gonna go get dinner. So I'm super excited for that. We are going to the Cheesecake Factory. I know that sounds so silly, but it's just one of my favorite places, and it's just very nostalgic, and I don't need to explain myself, whatever. So we're gonna go, we're gonna have a great time, and this is what I'm wearing. So yeah, I will vlog, I will remember to take a video. Vlog that. It's like, hello. It is Sunday. I'm just sitting here editing. We're just kind of having a chill day. I realized that in order for me to get a good chunk of work done, I have to take breaks and like distract myself from the work after a little bit. So I made a list today of things that I want to get done around the house. Like I want to put away my fall decorations, which isn't very much. It's just like plates and towels. Need to put away laundry. Need to put away my summer clothes. And then take pictures and post clothing that I'm selling if I have time. So those are our tasks, like in between revisions. I just finished revising a chapter where I had like a plot inconsistency. And then yesterday I finished revising chapter 19. So far I have 25 chapters in my book. And after like the second draft, which is what I'm working on, like I'm very close to finishing, we're at 88,000 words. And that's actually like a little piece of advice I want to give to new writers is do not set your word count goal high. Like if anything, make it be like 70,000 words, because I guarantee after you get to your third draft, you will be close to 100K. It happened with Last Train Home. It's happening now with Because of Todd Abrams, the working title of my current book. Yeah, so you do not need to have a super high word count. And then I also wanted to say, in doing revisions, working on a second draft for my second novel, the biggest takeaway for me has been to take more time away from the manuscript than you think you need. I finished the first draft pretty quickly, and then started doing like little tweaks here and there, you know, just like skimming. And I really thought my novel was in a good place. And then I sent it off to beta readers, and the feedback I got, I was like, wow, oh my gosh, how did I miss that? You're right. So I started working on the second draft, and I've taken like consistent breaks from that. And every time I come back, I'm just like, wow, I see where we can still revise. Like I can see where we still need to tweak, and not in the sense that I'm like being a perfectionist or overdoing it. It's just like you really do have a fresh pair of eyes when you take a chunk of time away. Or maybe it's like a chapter that you really just cannot get right. Like there's just something about it and you're like, I'm not loving this. What is this? Like, how do I make this like read the way it feels? And the best advice I can give you is to just take more time away from it. Because that's what I've done. And now that I'm towards the end of this book, I'm like, holy shit, I love these characters, I love this story, but wow, yeah, we could work on the prose. And I say this too because I had some feedback from an agent, and she said, love the plot, love the characters, it's just not what I'm looking for on a prose level. And I went to my Facebook group and everyone was like, if they're saying that, it just means like you have not polished your book enough, and it means like the line level could just use some more work.